Since 2012, when I graduated from my Masters in Jazz at the Guildhall School of Music, I've had the opportunity to work with people such as Wynton Marsalis, pianist Dan Tepfer, and the award-winning string quartet, the Ciccone Quartet. I've recorded 4 albums of original music since 2011, and the newest I am self-releasing in February 2018. I have twice been an artist in residency at the Banff Arts Centre in Canada, and I've performed at the Salisbury Arts Festival, and in December this year I am going to be playing at the Woodford Folk Festival in Australia. I'm currently unsigned and unmanaged, except for myself, which is both exciting and daunting, especially as I feel that right now I'm at the precipice of the next stage of my career, but I'm still trying to figure it all out myself. If I were to win this prize, I would put it towards a project I'm currently working on called The Great Song Cycle, which is a multimedia musical memoir which takes the form of both a live performance and a recording. I'm in the middle of the creation right now, and so far I've written 40 minutes of music, which takes the form of 6 songs interspersed with musical interlude and spoken word. My plan is to create a 90-minute stage piece with video projections and have a double album recorded of the piece. This is a very extensive project, so I'm planning on applying for a few different funding bodies to help with the full completion of the project, but the £2,500 from Lyndsay De Paul would be a massive help in helping me move towards my goal. This project was actually inspired by a tour that I booked myself last summer. I biked down the whole of the west coast of America and performed 16 solo shows. I decided to do this in order to both get back to the fundamentals of being human, of adventure, of really being very conscious of the environment around me. I also found that I managed to get much closer to communities and inspired a lot of people around me, so this has been a project that continues to develop, not only because it's fun, but because there seems to be a very powerful educative element to it, and that's very exciting to me. So, over the last 5 years that I've identified myself as a singer-songwriter, I've finally started to really discover my personal voice. The fact that alongside my music I'm also a passionate educator and traveller has meant that I've embraced such opportunities as to volunteer in India with the UK charity Songbound, which brings music education to some of the poorest children in India, to tour by bicycle and also release albums of original music. I'm finally becoming braver and realising that this is all part of my artistic outlet as a whole, and I look towards developing as the kind of artist that can have a positive effect on others and also result in my ability to survive off music alone. Over the next 2 years, I hope to achieve the following: to have recorded the album of the Great Song Cycle, to bring the live show to theatres around the UK and the US and through Europe, and also to have executed 2 more bike tours of this kind, one in Australia from Brisbane to Hobart and also through the whole of the UK. With this work and my continued songwriting and performance, I hope that by 2019 I can safely say that yes, I make a living from music alone, and through this gift I'm able to also give back to the community through education and innovative creative projects.